Yo, this is DD2 guy here. I just wanted to show you guys a cool build for Chaos 8. So we at the basic map, the Gates of Dragonfall, Chaos 8, and I'm gonna show you guys the explosive tree, the power of the explosive tree, which is really cool. So first of all, let me show you guys the build. So the explosive tree is pretty much having a fortitude servo, hardened servo, accumulator servo, then having your explosive shield guard, juggernaut, and fortification. So these here are typically the shards you want to use. Variations of this build would probably be maybe taking out harden and putting a protective downgrade. I'm not sure if refund servo would provide you much value. I don't think it would. Another build here would be potentially taking out this fortification and putting automation in it. But yeah, let's see how it goes without an automation. Then I'll add an automation chart in the next wave. So yeah, this is the typical build for the explosive tree. So let's start building it. So so firstly, the explosive tree will not really help much with flyers. So flyers will, depending on the flyer, they will just ignore the tree. So like the ladybugs would try to attack the tree. So you want to take care of your flyers. So to do that, I'm just going to stick with 2 skyguard towers. So one here and one here. This is just earth and poison skyguards to get some petrify going, just to take care of the flyers. Yeah, so that leaves us with 500 DU just for trees. Just for trees all over. So let's see, 500, 3 lanes, so that gives us with 25 trees. 25 divided by 3. Let's see, 6.33, I think. Okay, let's go with 6 trees on each side. So let's go with 6. Not sure if my math was correct. It looks suspicious. Okay, let's go with more trees. And the last lane, tree up. Wait, 3, oh, it's 8. Ha, my math was wrong. So that would mean giving me 2 more every. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And 2 more on the other side. Cool. So this here is pretty much how you would want to set up your trees. And I'm just I'm a bit cautious here about the hex throwers making it through, but I think we should be okay. I doubt they'll get there, but if they do, I'll just throw a reflect beam there and we should be good to go. Let me just dump an upgrade here and here, and let's just see how this goes. So yeah. Explosive trees versus Chaos 8. Let's do an upgrade. So yeah, they will get destroyed. It's very likely, but whether or not they destroy all of them is a different question. Yeah, you can see that tree there is getting wrecked. I'll probably get destroyed. Yeah, there you go. But you can see over here, the number of enemies left are already 65. So you can see they're getting destroyed. That's pretty much the accumulator servo and the explosive shield guard. That's really helping out. So I can actually potentially just go there, repair that tree, and that will make those trees last longer. But I'm fine with just letting them get destroyed. Maybe I'll see how it goes with the next wave. I'm going to try an automation chart to see if that makes much of a difference. Let me just get rid of this guy. Cool. So you can see it successfully managed that. So the only problem here is just the DU, actually. But you should be okay. It doesn't actually take as much DU as you would expect. So you can just go ahead and repair away. So I'm still looking good with DU. So if your tree doesn't have as much health, then you may end up with a bit more of a problem. So my trees actually have a reasonable amount of health, 24 million, but bear in mind that my talent cap is quite low. It's only at 175, so I can get that health even higher. Yeah, so you can actually just dump some upgrades. Remember, the more health you have, the more damage it will do to your enemy from that explosive shield hyper shot. And there we go. I'm just gonna dump more. Okay, now I'm gonna try doing something different. Let's see how it would perform if I took away fortification and if I dumped an automation. Let's dump an automation. It lost some of its health, but that's okay. It now can heal itself, but the amount of healing, probably less. Let's see. It's healing nicely. That thing got destroyed real fast. And another one. But yeah, you can see the number of enemies is just going down. Not really getting much of a problem. It looks like those support enemies are really wrecking them up. Yep, they certainly are. So here comes a bit of a problem. So when you are dealing with a goblin sage roller, you're going to want to sell some trees. You just want to make just enough space for you to be able to whack that roll from behind and get that damage going. So what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately, what do you know, I do have enough space. Cool. So let me just see if I can destroy this guy real quick. Cool. So it actually wasn't so bad. Yeah, sometimes the enemies I do get stuck here. That's probably when you would want to just give some support to the lanes. Let's give some support here. Cool. And we're just gonna do the usual stuff. Rebuild, rebuild, and rebuild. I mean, this isn't the best build, but it's pretty cool to use. It's quite cool. Let's okay. I need to rebuild this and upgrade and upgrade. And wow, nothing got destroyed on this side. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what happened here, but yeah, that's pretty cool that nothing got destroyed. Yeah. Do I want to upgrade this more? No. But yeah, you can see that the trees are actually doing nice damage, and they haven't actually made it to like my last few trees. And I'm actually not really doing anything to help the lanes. If I did help the lanes, they would be cleared a lot faster. But I'm guessing some support enemies are just exploding on the trees. Maybe some berserkers are actually just wrecking the trees. Something is happening here. I wonder what's actually wrecking them. Let's check. Is it berserkers? Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah. They're really doing some damage there. Ooh, I got myself some seconds. Let's... Oh, it's even wrecking the boss. Right, that's wonderful. Come on, trees, you can beat that boss. You got this. Come on, go trees, go trees. Okay, cool. Almost there, trees. Just a bit more. Yes, there we go. It defeated that boss quite nicely. And we still have a skeleton here. It would also defeat the skeleton quite nicely, but I'm just gonna whack this guy out just to make this a bit faster. Cool. Yeah, so it's just about rebuilding these guys up. Rebuild, 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 rebuild. Upgrade and upgrade and upgrade. Yeah. I forgot to build a tree here. Cool. Yeah, so you guys get the idea from the explosive trees. So it is quite effective. I will stop the video here, but you guys get the idea. It does effectively deal with all 5 waves. It's rare, but if your trees don't have enough health, they can end up to the last few trees. So just be cautious with that. The main thing is that you get some health in. So automation also works reasonably, but what's probably the best for just giving extra damage would probably be using that fortification to get some extra health. That will definitely help. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It can take on all the, well, almost all the bosses. The cannon ogre, I believe, you will have some issues with there. The reason why is that guy's cannon will actually knock your trees out from a distance. So that can be a bit problematic. So you may want to give some support there. And yeah, I think that's the only enemy you may have a problem with, but trees are quite solid. Yeah, and yeah, that's me, DD2 guy out.